Baba
Baba
Jai.
ki Jai.
Dar
Dar
Meher
Meher
Baba
Baba.
Baba ki Jai.
Jai.
Namaskar.
Har
Baba
Meher
Ki
Baba.
Jai.
Baba
Over to you, Pratap Ji. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba, all of you.
Jai Baba.
As you know that we have a Diwali festival. Since the last 2 days. Now 2 more days it will be there. So everywhere there is, all around there is crackers and the lighting and all those things are there. Anyway, we had I have not. I'll be taking just some subjects here and there. Not going to continue my personal contacts with Mir Baba that I was to do, but then today being a little bit of day of some festival, and then there is all so many people come and go, and a little about this Deepavali. I do not know whether any of you, but there are beautiful some couple of stories which I would like to share with you. I am audible to you now. You can hear me nicely. Thank you.
We hear you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, the Indian culture, I won't
Is
talk
this
about
being
this.
recorded?
I won't talk about this races and religions and all that. I would just say a broad expression that Indian culture, it has got some very beautiful things, especially as an expression of gratitude to all these natural things. We are grateful to the nature, we are grateful to the animals, we are grateful to other people. So that sort of a gratitude. There are certain festivals wherein we express that gratitude. As an example, I will give you that's bullocks. Bullocks are coming for our help for several purposes. We have agriculture now. Now, of course, this has all shifted to tractors and all that. But early times, there used to be people, agriculture used to be dependent upon bullocks. And bullocks were being used for plowing the ground, then for sowing the seed, and then for carrying the people in carts. So that used to be, and there for as a expression of gratitude towards these bullocks, there is one festival which is called Bail Pola. Bail means bullock. Bail Pola. In a similar way, in this in the course of this Deepavali, there is a one festival, one item of festival is called Vasu Varas. Vasu Varas, Vasu means wealth, and Varas is a particular day. As you know, this Indian calendar is dependent upon the first 15 days and following the second 15 days. They are called Shukla Paksh and Krishna Paksh. So that we are not going to detail that. But on this, on the date of Vasu Varas, the ladies, generally the ladies, they worship the cows. The worship in the sense that they will pour water on the feet of the cow, the front feet, and apply all that red kumkum we call very auspicious powder, and then flowers, and then we'll place some sweet chapati, sweet breads, in front of the cow. That was ingratitude what we received from the cow. Now, as far as the cow is concerned, everything of that cow, milk is the best item which we get from the cow. It is better than the milk that we get from the what to call the other animals. Cows, buffaloes. Cows milk is the best one for all purposes. It is medicinal also. Then another thing is the urine. The urine is supposed to be the anti-bacteria. So also the cow dung, the shit, is also considered to be, and it is a very much antibacteria items. In the early days, all the Indians were all in the villages. They used to have a layer of this cow dung on the floor. There were not this flooring of this marble and then all the other matters, all the other costly things, but they used to use this cow dung for cover for plastering this floor, and that was considered to be antibacteria. So that is in gratitude that which we get from the cow. The first day is the worship to the cow. Then follows another very important day is Dhanteras. That Dhanteras is also one of the celebrations during the Diwali. But more than that, there is Narak Chaturthi, which is concerned with the life of Lord Krishna. This Narkasur, Narak means hell. Hell from the devil from the hell. Asur means the devil. Narak means hell. That means devil from the hell. He had obtained a boon from Brahmadev, from Brahma, that no man on this earth will be able to kill him. He was free from being killed by anyone on this earth. And he was very tyrant. He had defeated so many things, and he had put them under behind in the jail. And the ladies, wives, and other ladies, they all were captured and kept on a secluded place by that Narkasu. And Lord Krishna, just to save the people from this tyranny of this king, he cut him into two pieces. That Narkasu, Lord Krishna cut him into two pieces. And then he had kept 16,000 ladies, 16,000 ladies who were related to the kings. Those were defeated by this Narkasu. And the family people of this, after the Narkasu was killed by Lord Krishna, because the family people refused to take these ladies back to their families, Lord Krishna, to have their prestige maintained, he married with all the 16,000 girls. But there was no physical relationship in between. It was only to save these girls from that black blot which was brought to them by this tyrant king. another Narkasur, and then there is a Lakshmi Pujan. Today, the day of Lakshmi Pujan, when all these costly items from your house, the ornaments, golden ornaments, silver ornaments, money, coins, they are all put together and they are worshipped. So this is Lakshmi Pujan of today. Tomorrow it will be Padwa. Now on this particular day, Lakshmi Pujan, all these business class people, they purchase new set of account books, and they have a puja, they have worship of this new set of account books. Very ceremoniously they worship these books, and they from the next day, from tomorrow, which is Padwa, from that day they start writing in these new books. The whole idea of putting that money and all these ornaments and worshipping, the idea behind this very beautiful idea, that is all that wealth which we acquire is honestly acquired. You were very fair in your business dealings. That is an assurance which is being conveyed through the gesture of Lakshmi Pujan. Now, it's very hard to say today that all the people, they earn money very honestly. One cannot guarantee that. See, when I had accepted a job in Mumbai, and the department in which I was going was a corrupt department, and a question was raised as to the department is very corrupt and Pratap is going to join that department, and whether he should accept that. And Baba had put restriction saying that don't take curses of people. Never demand anything, never expect anything. Don't take curses of for the people. So, in performing this puja of this ornament, the same feeling should be there, that all that we are earning is very honestly earning. That is the basic principle. And then last is a bhav bij. This brother is, they wave arti for the brother, and brother puts his whatever he can as a gift to the sister. So these are the 5 items which we observe during Deepavali. Now, diverting to some other subject, which I would say in Guruprasad. In Guruprasad, Baba used to take part in every sort of it. In fact, there used to be several such incidents when one could doubt or one could question Baba's gesture. It is a very important point for all of us. The basic relation in between Baba and we should be that we should never question any of his dealings or any of his saying or any of his statement. As we know that during the last days of Baba's life on this earth, God brought three sayings of the name. The Hafiz. Three sayings of Hafiz. In one of the saying, the half he says, whatever your master says, never say it is wrong, because the fault lies in your incapacity to understand him. And we are very much incapable of understanding all Baba's actions. I will tell you some of the very beautiful incidents. Once it so happened that it's a complete diversion from the earlier subject of Deepavali and all that. That I had taken just to start with the program. But now, coming to Guruprasad incidents, once it so happened that uh, Madhusudan was late, very late. Now, in Guruprasad, there used to be, as we know that Baba used to come and stay in Guruprasad for 3 months, starting from April, May, June. At couple of times, the departure of Baba had gone beyond June, that is in the month of July. I remember that once or twice Baba left Guruprasad after 10th of July. So during this time, there used to be 2 sessions. One in the morning, 8 o'clock, Baba will be seated in his chair, and we all will be, whenever there is a holiday, there are weekends, whenever we are free from our duty, we will go and sit there, and we were allowed Baba. So in the morning, Baba comes at 8 o'clock. We also go at 8 o'clock. Then Baba would be sitting there, say up to 10:30, at the most 11 o'clock. Thereafter, he go inside and for lunch. He will ask us to go for lunch, and we will go to our homes, respective homes, to take lunch. We had bicycles, and we could manage that, coming and going very easily. So after 11 o'clock, we will go for lunch, and exactly 2 o'clock, Baba will be again coming to the Mandali hall, and we will be very careful to reach Guruprasad just before that, before Baba comes to the hall. This used to be every time practice. Whenever Baba is in Guruprasad, and whenever there are holidays for us. So once it so happened that Madhusudan was very late, and every time it was somewhat, I would say, strange that whenever I go alone, Baba will ask me about Madhusudan, why Madhusudan does not come. And if Madhusudan goes before me, he will ask Madhusudan, why Pratap is not there with you. This had been a very regular practice there. In fact, Madhusudan was living at different place. I was living in a different place. But even then, this was a practice that whenever I go there, Baba will inquire about Madhusudan. When Madhu goes there, Baba will inquire about me. So that particular day, Baba appeared very serious. In fact, I would say Baba's face was showing seriousness. And Baba said, why Madhusudan has not come yet? And I said, why? I have no idea why he has not come yet. And then after a little time, Baba asked every one of us present there, including the Mandali people who were coming and sitting there in their free time. Everyone was asked by Baba to curse him with a very bad word. That word is very bad. very vulgar, very bad word. And that too, like this. Now I am using another word, you fool. But that this fool was not there. The word was very, very ugly word, very vulgar word. This was to be, Madhusudana was to be addressed with that word and with this action. And the action should be in a chorus. And we all waited for Madhusudan to come. As he came in the door and went to take up his seat, everyone raised their finger and said that word. Now, and besides this, Baba, that is a Marathi word. That is in vernacular Marathi. In between, Baba himself explained the meaning of that word. It is very abusing word. Why Baba has done that? Nobody can say, nobody can even imagine. By doing that sort of gesture, it is an imagination. I just imagine that Baba had removed or destroyed many samskaras that could have been there. But nobody dared to ask Baba, and it was in a very humorous way. But then, even in that humorous way, Baba had his own purpose. And that purpose was beneficial to Madhusudan. This used to be several times. Many other occasions also, such things would happen. And people may have some doubts, something in their mind, how Meher Baba, God man, can do this, can say this, can ask us to do this. How? There is no answer which we could understand, we could read. The other day, somebody had raised some question. We have a group. On that group, somebody had raised some question. Baba had said that he will break the silence and then he drop the body in something of that sort. The same old question was asked by someone. And why Baba said then? The wrong way of understanding Meher Baba or following Meher Baba. One should have never a stinge of a doubt in whatever Baba says and whatever Baba does. Many times Baba used to say that why I do it constantly. I know what I do. One thing I have read somewhere, perhaps in the Love Alone Prevails, that book. There is one incident when Baba's younger brother, Adi, when Baba had said something which was contradictory to what he had said earlier. And Adi took a objection. Baba, you had said that like this, and now you are saying quite opposite to that. And Baba had said to him, what I say now, take it. Don't raise any doubt. What I said earlier, that was correct at that time. What I say now, even that will be converted into a truth, which I am telling you now. A very, beautiful explanation which Baba had given then. So whenever we are with Baba, we are dealing with, lately we have a Pada Yatra, as you said. I do not know whether you have any idea about this Pada Yatra, how it is being conducted. It's a very beautiful subject I would like to today deal with. That Pada Yatra is, we had organized this Pada Yatra 3 times earlier. And this was the 4th time. From 17th of October to 21st of October, that is the 4th time. It was called a Sarthak Yatra. The first was Anand Yatra, means joyful Yatra. Second was Ekatma Yatra. Ekatma means oneness of all Yatra. Third was Gaurav Yatra. Gaurav means to praise, in praise of God, that Yatra. And the fourth was the Sarthak Yatra. Sarthak is a fulfillment of some object. About 200 people had taken part in this. And believe me, right from the first Yatra, which was taken out in Baba's centenary year of his birth, 1994, that was the first Yatra. Some of the people who had taken part in that Yatra as young people, you can imagine their age now. So such people had taken active part last Yatra also. Daily, every day, we were covering a distance of 25 kilometers on an average. The last one being the longest. It is near about 30 kilometers, last one. That means that prior to Baba's Samadhi. So all these yatras were from Baba's birthplace, that is Pune, to Baba's resting place in Baba's Samadhi. And every time, the first yatra we had 350 people. And there were no facilities. In fact, on the way, the roads were very narrow. There were no places for night halts. We had 4 night halts every time. But in those days, we had a very hard time. But even then, people have determined to walk, and they were successful in doing that walk. I remember in the first yatra, that is Ananda Yatra of joy. In that, Sridhar Kelkar's, the ex-chairman of our trust, he had brought his car. And some of the people were getting swelling and some wounds on their knees and some sort of thing. And they were not able to even, very painful. And we had one doctor, one nurse also. They were putting bandages. But they never stopped walking. Everyone refused to sit in the car. That car was as a precaution for people who may get tired and require some relaxation. But then nobody was ready to take that. And every time we will go there, up to last, we had a cook along with us. A vehicle was there, and all that material which was required for cooking purposes, that cook will cook for us. And as we reach there, after fresh up, we will take that food. So this is the process in which we have completed these 4 yatras. Last 3 yatras, when we reached Mehrabad, we take 7 rounds to the Samadhi. 7 rounds. And then we go for Baba's darshan. This time it was not allowed and we avoided Delhi. It was not allowed because what was said is that this will be sort of a what
Ritual?
This will amount to rites and rituals. And this should be avoided. That was, we were given to understand that we didn't have, I didn't enter in our government on that. I just accepted. We just accepted. That's all. And the results were so very beautiful. And a thought came to my mind. I do not know how it can be worked out. I think that the whole area of Myrtle Beach must be quite big area where the Americans can take out the Pearl Yatra. Circular. People may think about it because very beautiful experience, very beautiful experience.
Yeah.
And we just feel intoxicated in our level throughout. In spite of all the hardships we face, throughout we feel so very intoxicated by our love. That is a suggestion. I do not know how it can be worked out, but then one can try.
No, good idea. Yeah. Good idea. Yeah.
I have put this idea in your mind. It is for you to work out.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful.
Now, some of the jokes which Baba has enjoyed. I am just taking subjectively in a that way, not a organized way. Baba has enjoyed some jokes. Jal, Baba's younger brother, he was very fond of expert in telling jokes. In fact, what I feel that Baba's father must have that nature, that sort of humorous nature. That's what I feel. That's why I have not seen him, so I cannot definitely say so. But I imagine because that tradition has come into these children. One is the best amongst this all is Meher Baba himself. Meher Baba's nature was restricted because of his silence. But even that even in that silence, he will express something which will create. Now, for example, I wish a small example. During one of the sahavas programs, every time, every day morning, Babu will be seated in this seat. There is a hall, Mandali Hall in Mirabad. Usually the meeting used to be held there. It is still there, that hall is there. And Baba will be sitting in his seat and he will sit all around. One person was, first day he took some seat. In the afternoon session, he changed the seat and went to some other place. The second day, he again changed the seat and take a third place. And thereafter, he kept on doing this every day, changing his seat. And what Baba says is, like God man, Mr. So and so is all pervading. Taking the name of that person, Baba said he is all pervading.
That's beautiful.
This is the way Baba is to, do some sort of a amusing expressions. About that Madhusudan, I said that was out of amusement only, but the purpose may be different. Because that word is very bad. At once it should happen that I am telling about Madhusudan only. Madhusudan came little late. His face was pulled down and as if he is in some pains. And Baba is asked, why you are late? He just kept quiet. Baba said, why you look so, the pains he moved. And what Madhusudan said that I have a sort of a fear. So Baba said, and that is paining. This sort of a
boil.
Yes, boil.
Yeah.
And Baba said, why you should feel so serious about it? I will give you a remedy. there is a frame of door. One could hang on. Baba, Baba asked Madhusudan to do pull up. We call it pull up, single bar, pull up. Hang and then raise your body. That is the remedy. In fact, really, that is the remedy. It goes away.
Oh.
And Baba is telling Madhusudan to do that, in his presence to do that. And this poor fellow,
So did Madhusudan do that?
he could only two. Very difficult, with sort of a difficult. He said no, and he came, sat very close to me. And what he said is, I was a fool to tell my problem to these gentlemen. In my lifetime, I have never done.
It's a good one.
I didn't even hear that. I was a fool. Say it again.
Once he took out the Jal, Baba is gentleman. So all these very amazing people. Baba was of this nature. Then Jal was most expert in that. And money. If you find that so many ladies are, I mean, around some people, there is a group of people and they are laughing in a very loud way. You take it for granted, there is money. She will also create some jokes like that. Once she told me, Jal had told Baba a joke. One Gorkha person from Nepal and other he was serving with a British officer, military officer. And that military officer fell sick. He was not getting his bowels clear for 2 days and having pains in his stomach. And this Gorkha goes to the doctor for bringing medicine for this officer. Now Gorkha doesn't speak English. That doctor is Englishman. Gorkha doesn't know English, but a little few words he knows. He goes to the doctor and says, "Big chief, no shit." So doctor gives some medicine, and Gorkha goes gives that medicine to the officer. Second day, he again comes, says the same thing. Big chief, no shit.
No shit.
Again, the doctor gives some stronger medicine, and the Gorkha goes. Third day also the same thing is repeated. And the doctor gives such a medicine, very strong medicine. Prakash will understand that medicine called Jamal Gota.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jamal Gota is a very strong medicine for this. And the Gorkha goes to his chief and gives that medicine. And fourth day he comes to the doctor, and what he says is, "Big shit, no chief."
He's gone. That's a very funny one. Yes. So this is a Jal's joke, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jal was very fond of telling some jokes. One another thing, one another joke he had said. There was one military officer. His wife was typically serious mood. Wife was she never used to smile. Even smile. Always long face, very serious face. And the officer in his office, he was so very strict and so very disciplined person that the moment he enters the office, everyone will be in a very alert mood, putting their head down and working, because he was a very strict officer. And in fact, one would say that he was a terror in the office. Nobody could argue before him. There was such a person. But that that person had no voice before his wife. He had no voice before his wife. And wife was very serious type of woman. She never used to talk very lovingly, very happily, joyfully, nothing doing. A sort of a long face all the time. And one morning, when this officer got up from his sleep, he found, strangely enough, he found that his wife has smiled before him. And he felt so very happy. He felt so very happy. He took his motorbike, put on his clothes, took his motorbike, went to the bazaar, bought so many things for his wife, some sweets, some things of her liking. And all he brought that and very happily placed all that thing on her, before her. She was sitting on a dining table. He put all those things before her. And she very stunned. He said, "What is all this? What is all this nonsense?" And he said, "Darling, I am very happy today." Why for? Because you smiled at me in the morning. He said, "What nonsense you are talking? I was not, I was not smiling. I was relaxing my fish."
Relaxing my face.
Relaxing my facial muscles. Such jokes, Jan, we should take, and everybody will have a good laugh. Baba will also enjoy. once, once it so happened that Elcha, in a person by name Elcha, he was in Dehradun. He had a typical Parsi gentleman. Even at his look was every typical Parsi. And his talk and everything was very amusing type of person. And Baba used to like his company because he had helped Baba to take several places during must work. So he had come to Guruprasad and he had told some joke to Baba. And then when we, in a gathering of people, so many people had come that particular day, Baba had allowed people to come and take his darshan. And everybody was there. And Baba asked to repeat the same joke that he had told Baba earlier. Baba had liked it very much. And Baba asked him to say that before all these people. And the particular, I feel that Prakash will like this joke very much. What had happened is that Nawab of Lucknow, he had come to Nizam of Hyderabad. Both are having their kingdom. Nawab, Lucknow Nawab, and this Nizam, he has his own kingdom. And now the two kings are there. So there is a competition of Nizam to show his power, and they have beautiful parties, different foods, various type of food, and then outing, going for going in the jungles. And then once used to happen that in a big hall there were the what we call a sort of a face of animals. They were hung there. And Nizam is telling, this is my grandfather who had killed this tiger. Very big, very terrible tiger. He had killed him. Then another one. This is another tiger my grandfather had killed. His tail was 50 feet long. The Prime Minister of Nizam said, Huzur, ab kya kare? What you are talking? Talk something which can be believed by the people. No tiger has got such a long time. Is it so? All right, it may be 30 feet. Huzur, 30 feet is also not his level. Is it so? Yes, talk something sense. Then he reduced to 20 feet. Again, the minister took subjection. Please kindly talk something sense. There is no tiger with 20 feet tail. They say, you fool, you keep quiet. I won't come down. I won't come down from 20 feet.
Come down to 20 feet.
And that was Now there used to be two types of jokes. One is usual vegetarian joke. Another is non-vegetarian. Non-vegetarian the joke is a little bit vulgar joke. Now, see, Baba dealing with how you have to do, how you have to deal with it. When there is anything, any vulgar type of joke is to be narrated before Baba, I was too young. Then Baba would ask me to go out and sit outside. And after the joke is over, then he'll come call me again. So I was not allowed to listen to these vulgar jokes.
This is before your marriage.
I was not qualified.
Oh, okay.
After me, quite a number of years, Once it so happened that joke was to be said. And as usual, Baba asked me to get out and sit outside. I got up and went up to the door, and somebody says, perhaps the bombing person, Nariman, said, Baba, no, Pratap is qualified. He has married now. Again, he said, so that used to be the time in Guruprasad Seva.
Yeah,
Such
so
a beautiful
beautiful.
time.
So
Last
beautiful.
joke, I will just finish up this joking business. Once I had shared one joke. I had read it somewhere. What happens is God in the sky, he thought that the world is created by me. I should go down and see whether everything is all right. People are doing their jobs and everything. All that system is going on nicely. So he comes down from the sky, descends on the earth, and it takes around, going from one lane to another lane to another. At some place, there is a very big building, I mean, bungalow type building, and a big open ground, and people are sitting in a anxiety. Now, God, we cannot say people to be in anxiety. So he enters there and said, what is the matter? Why are people so look so very sad? So that one person, head of that group, he said that we are facing a very bad time because we have a cinema company. We are producing a picture and the shooting is in process. Shooting is in process, and the the heroine has fallen sick. So now all the shooting has been stopped. Sorry, the hero, no, the person who was playing the role of God. There was one person who was playing the role of God. He has fell sick. They are telling this to God. God in a normal dress. He had come there to see his people, whether they are happily living. And if I find this group in anxiety, and the director says that the person who is acting as God, she has fallen sick, and now will be put in a very big loss because we have hired this studio, and if the shooting is not being completed, then we will be facing very heavy losses. And the God says, is it so? That is the problem. I can do that. I can act as a God. I can take that role. You so? Yes, I understood. I will do that. Oh, so we happy, my God. What they said that God has helped us. They don't know that He is God. They say God must have helped us. Now this man is solving your problem, and the whole setting has been set now. Now the scene is a lady, the heroine. She is praying to God. Oh God, do mercy on me. I have married for the last married life for the last 12 years, but I have no child. Please bless me with a child. Might will she is praying this to the actual God. And God give us full Ashtaputra Saubhadya.
Oh God.
Saint Hari.
This is usual Akshirvad. Usual eight boys. And the director said, cut. There is some problem in shooting. It is to be retake. There were 3 times retake. And the fifth day, when God went to the studio just to see whether people happy, they are again in anxiety, sitting, breaking their head. And okay, what is the problem now? It is very grave problem. The woman is in the hospital. She is getting one child after the other.
Oh.
And God says, it is bound to be. It is bound to be. I have given that Ashirvad. And the doctor said, by the by, who are you? I am God. Get out from me. They drove that God out of the compound. Get out from here. And Baba had very good laugh.
and you are saying this joke to God himself.
No, with that time over.
Yeah. So today,
thank you very much for the subjects were all strange subjects, but then.
No, it's good now, Pratap ji. Today you have a lot of fireworks going on. Maybe we'll skip the singing. We'll skip the singing, and next time maybe you can do it because of the sound. The songs may not be coming out okay.
Yes. It's all going around.
Yeah. But beautiful jokes. I loved them. And wonderful talk. Yeah.
We are really very nice time. We have all that comes to our mind.
You are fortunate to be there while all this was going on. What a blessing. We are all blessed to be listening to those stories from you. we are all so fortunate to be able to listen. Because
it will be third Friday, no?
What's that, sir? It will be the third one, Friday, third Friday. Yeah.
You're right. I am right, no?
Yes. So next week we'll have Meher Kripaji and again you. Yeah.
There should not be any confusion.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Now, Prakash, we are going to attend that marriage.
Oh, Tej.
Mayor Tej's marriage.
Right.
Yeah.
That
is in the last week. That is on 25th is the marriage.
Yeah.
And we'll be going there.
Oh, you're going to Hyderabad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, another news is that Baba had New Life's first halt was at Belgaum. Now, one Prasad Rao who died, he was very keen to acquire such places. The Dehradun place.
Right.
Also, he was never to get that place. And then here, Belgaum here tried for it, and that place has come in Baba Rao's. And they have constructed a center there.
Yeah.
And that is going to be open, I think, on 11th or so of this month.
Oh,
Of course, we won't be able to go because we have to go a long way there to Hyderabad. So,
right. Yeah. His
so
name is,
this is news for you, all of you, that
yeah,
several centers are coming up now.
right.
Especially the Belgaum is very important in the sense
Yes.
that was the first halt. For about 3 weeks, Baba had
Correct.
stayed there.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. And his
And
name
at the
is,
same place.
right.
Same place, at the same place. Yes.
His name is Narendra Prasad.
Narendra Prasad, correct.
Yeah,
Narendra Prasad. He
yeah.
unfortunately died
Yeah, yeah.
on his tour to Kashmir. He was very active in this sense.
Yeah, very, very, yeah.
So on third Friday,
Yeah.
third means
Uh,
after one Friday in between.
yeah, in between. Yes, yes. So that will be 15th again. 15th.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Thank
So
you, Pratapji. Beautiful stories and lovely jokes, and we felt as if we were there in Guruprasad, and listening to all these jokes and one question I had when you all raised your fingers and said that word to Madhusudan. What was his reaction? Madhusudan's reaction.
No, he was surprised. Why? What is all that? He was taken by surprise. What is all this? He was, I mean, so very puzzled. Yes.
I'm surprised Baba would do that, but it's beautiful. Thank you very much. And Avatar Meher
Meher
Baba
Baba
ki
ki
jai.
jai.
Avatar Meher
Tar
Baba
Meher
ki
Baba
jai.
Avar
ki
Mer
jai.
Baba ki
Avatar
jai.
Meher Baba ki
Tar
jai.
Avar Mer
Meher Baba
Baba ki
ki
jai.
jai.
Anybody, any
Baba
questions?
ki jai.
Last minute? Okay. Otherwise, so we'll see you on the 15th again. Jai Baba.
Yes.
Thank you, Pradap.
Thank you.
Jai Baba.
Jai
Happy Diwali, and
Thank you.
happy
Thank you, sir.
Padwa tomorrow. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Jai
you.
Baba. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba. Jai Baba. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.